The mirror within. In a quiet village nestled among green hills of northern England, lived a young man named Samuel. He was known for his sharp eyes and even sharper tongue. From a young age, Samuel had developed the habit of noticing faults in others. Whether it was someone arriving late, making a mistake while speaking, or failing at a task, Samuel would point it out, often with a sarcastic remark or a smug smile. He considered himself honest and fearless, someone who wasn't afraid to speak the truth. But in reality, people began to avoid him. Friends stopped sharing things, neighbors greeted him coldly, and even children turned their heads when he walked by. Samuel didn't understand why. "They just can't handle the truth," he would say to himself. One spring morning, a wise old man named Mr. Whitmore moved into the village. He was gentle, well-spoken, and carried himself with quiet dignity. Everyone admired him, not because he was perfect, but because he listened, respected others, and never spoke ill. He helped wherever he could, guiding lost children home, assisting the elderly, or simply offering a kind word to someone having a rough day. Samuel, however, grew suspicious. "No one is that good," he thought. "He must be hiding something." Determined to uncover the old man's flaws, Samuel began observing him. But all he saw was kindness, not forced, not for show, but genuine. One day, unable to hold back, Samuel confronted Mr. Whitmore. "You act like you see no faults in people. Don't you notice anything wrong with them?" Mr. Whitmore smiled softly and replied, "Of course I notice, Samuel. But I choose to see what they could be, rather than what they lack. It's a choice of the heart." Samuel scoffed. "Maybe you're just too naive. Or you haven't seen enough." Mr. Whitmore reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a small, well-crafted mirror. "Take this," he said. "It's not an ordinary mirror, it reflects not just your face, but your heart. Look into it every morning for a week, but during that time, do not criticize anyone. Just watch." Though skeptical, Samuel accepted the mirror. The first day, he saw nothing unusual, just his own face. But by the third day, he noticed tiredness in his eyes, a tightness around his mouth, a certain loneliness he hadn't seen before. By the fourth day, memories returned, times when he had embarrassed his younger brother in front of friends, spoken harshly to his mother, or ignored a neighbor in need. By the end of the week, Samuel returned the mirror, tears quietly filling his eyes. "I've spent so much time judging others, I never realized how cold I'd become inside. I saw it all in the mirror." Mr. Whitmore patted his shoulder. "That mirror simply helped you see what was already there. If you want to live well, Samuel, start seeing others not as broken, but as becoming." From that day forward, Samuel changed. Slowly, but sincerely. He praised instead of criticized. He helped instead of mocked. People began to warm to him. The children started smiling again when he passed. He wasn't perfect, but he was real and kind. And each morning, he still looked in that mirror. Not just to see his face, but to remember, we see in others what lives within us.